company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and our FLE company. We're doing a rear projection test right now. This is going to be our most affordable, high-tech projection screen we're going to have on our website. This is right here is our FLE ECLIPSE CINEMAX. So basically, it is a pre-coated surface. There's no painting required. All you gotta do is take it out of the box, stretch it over your frame, however you want to do it, and you're done. That's basically about it. We tested the surface against high-grade certified projection screens, showing that our product basically produces an amazing, outstanding infinity contrast level, beautiful colors, and outstanding, gorgeous white levels. Also, too, we had the technology outside to show you how the difference between this screen and using a white projection screen outside, massive, huge difference. On top of that, we've been using just our 1000 lumen projector, our 600 by 800 Sony VPA. If I said it right, VPA? Sony VPL, sorry, VPL. And this would be the VPL CS4 projector. It is a 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector. And I only paid $75 for it, and that's basically about it. So we have it over here and back behind the screen. There's my projector over there. It's a nice good distance. We have the screen right over top of the lights because it's very important that we have light hitting directly on top of the screen. Because again, I see demonstrations on people doing rears and they will have it in a dark environment, or they won't have light directly over top of the screen, which you're supposed to do. So we're just doing some pretty fish. And let me see where we just misplaced our fire sticks at. Because I had fire sticks on me a few minutes ago. Now we don't have it. Let me figure out where I did with the fire sticks. So we just want to make sure that the screen is transferring correctly, because again, we don't want any marks or streaks. As you can see, there's no marks, no streaks, nothing on the screen at all whatsoever. One thing you don't want to see is row mark lines. All those imperfections is going to show up on your screen, and this is not going to go well. Now, if I'm doing this in rear projection, I'm best to go with ultra short throw, to tell you the truth. That's the best way to go. All right, let's see, our menu pulls up right nicely. "4K demonstrations."
Getting that from YouTube.
And yes, we have to be in early. I have so much on my plate today that it's not even funny. On literally how much work I have to do. So usually when you see me in here early in the morning, that means I got testing to do. I have a lot of work on my plate. So I can see the images pulling beautifully on both sides. Now the glare in the middle, like I said, it's much better if you use ultra short throw, because I said before, ultra short throw is not going to give you the lamp glare issue. So don't use long throws. If you're going to use it for rear projection, use ultra short throw. And you can use ultra short throw for front projection with this technology, which we're going to be testing out today too also. I just want to show you how clear that image is pushing through at 1000 lumens. And then we have it directly over top light, which is very important. Like I said, we need to see if the screen is functioning correctly. Now this is going to be available on our website pretty soon. I think we're going to have it by May the 1st. We're almost ready for summer. Ready for summer. Today we're also too going to be using the other formula, which is called our Infinity, Superior Infinity. This is a paint-on, Superior Infinity Black, and this would be our outside Cinemax. This is another screen paint we're working on, basically, which allows you to be able to coat whatever you want. This one's already coated, so you don't have to worry about that. So for those who don't want to coat, you have it at 169, and for those who do want to spray and paint at the end of the day, we do have another version that comes in 32 ounces to a gallon. And that coating went on absolutely beautiful. It went on absolutely beautiful. $4K Snow Screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I keep forgetting I'm in reverse. Now you can see the transfer rate, how the image is nice and clean. There's no dark areas in the screen. It's a nice coating all the way across. We're not worried about any form of streak marks or any of that nonsense. Front and rear. Right over top the heavy lights. Okay, it was tripped. MMD, background, black, dancing.
Getting that from YouTube.
Backgrounds. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Optic White's unique hydrogen peroxide technology is engineered to remove deeper stains for a visible difference in just 3 days.
Everything's going to be inverse because we're doing rear projection right now. So now what we know about the technology's rear capabilities, we do advise you to use ultra short throws if you're going to be doing a rear projection because the transfer is really, really clean. Now, like I said, because we know now because of the rear projection capabilities on the surface and with the formula, we are definitely going to advise ultra short those if you're going to be using it for rear applications. Because again, the transfer rate is really good, it's clean.
To all the comforters, we're here for you with a source of comfort.
Alright, figure what ultra short throws on the floor. I'm going to set that up for rear and basic for front. Outer space screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
See, contrast up, everything's picking up quite nicely, and the transfer is perfect. All right, I want to do ultra short though, because at least we know now what that's going to transfer to at 1,000 lumens. That came up really, really nice at 1,000. Angle's very good too. That's good. All right. Let me get a ultra short through. Look at that. I hear somebody on camera say shoots 10 videos a day. You have to test. You literally have to be up early in the morning, freezing cold, rainy weather. You have to. You have to see if it works or not. If you're making stuff up as you go along, that's why you should have. At least all the testing you just watched me do, you should see it in every single screen paint anytime you buy anything. You're not seeing those demonstrations, you don't know what that stuff could be capable of doing. Anything could happen. That's why we can't sit there and say, oh, the technology we have here is front and rear without showing you demonstrations on rear capabilities, because if not, we're going to have problems. Anything could pop up. That's why I said products have to be tested. They have to be tested. If they're not testing the products, then don't buy them, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. All right, let me see. Just shut them here. To make sure, and people get mad at me every time I say, like, why you gotta keep saying it? Because it needs to be tested. What part of that we don't test on? Same people that will lose it at the end of the day if they buy something and it wasn't properly tested and it stopped working, they would freaking lose it. But they don't expect for this stuff not to be tested. You should have that many video demonstrations, literally. That means you haven't been doing any tests. I can't say it's ultra short though compatible without throwing it through ultra short. Even though we know it is, we still have to back everything up. It has to be done. So like I said, the time in the morning when I'm up working, those people are asleep. All right, we're doing ultra short right now. So let me get on this side. So we got a register on this side. We're out on this thing. Get one off the shirt though, so we're going to be right up on top of our screen. Ugh. I'll be up in the morning. Working in the morning. Alright, let me see. Alright, so 4K demonstrations. Whoa, don't want to hook that. You're finding out the hard way if your projector works or not. Let's see, that's interesting. We have, let me see this for a minute. And this is why testing is important. So we just realized it's because mine, we have a garage light over top, so we got more light than usually most people use, but still, it fires up front projection, no problem whatsoever. So we may only be able to use ultra short throw and rear projection if it's outside or in a dark environment or ambient controlled environment, which I hate to say that in my mouth because it's not coming up. It should be coming up crystal clear and sharper than this. But then again, we are in like a commercial environment setup. So it does pick up in rear, but it also picks up in rear with the lights on because we're on the other side and it's picking up perfectly fine with no problem whatsoever. And I'm right over top of the garage lights. So front projection picks up perfectly with ultra short throw. $4K demonstrations. Oh, give me something without a commercial. Testing here. All right, perfect. No. It does pick up. What the frick? Oh, wait. Got to flatten out the surface. I keep forgetting these ultra short those. Where is my... Oh, no, because we have lights off. That's easy. It's nothing. That's easy to do. See? Lights off is easy to do. So, let me show you. So here, let me see if we're here. All right. Now, let's go to the back. Fully ultra short throw compatible. This is with its front projection. So if you're using a front projection, it'll pick up with no problem whatsoever. It's the transfer. That's what it is. It's a transfer. So if we have to put it where, if you're going to be using this for outside, because this was designed for, it's mainly designed for an outside setup. My lights on. Yeah. See, we're right over top of my lights. These aren't your overhead lights you're going to have in your home. These are garage lights. So these are all commercial lights we have in here. So it's a different set of lighting in here. So we could do this here with front projection, no problem. And the lighting is designed to. It's the transfer through ultra short throw. So am I worried about that? No, not really. Because to tell you the truth, honestly, it's set up to be an outdoor screen. And majority of people are using this. They're going to be using that at nighttime. We just have to show you the difference that, well, we already showed it already, the white levels. At the end of the day, we have to do half and half. We do a half and half, but it's still going to show the same thing. Half and half, our screen's going to pull better color. It's going to pull better contrast. It's going to pull its white levels, what it's designed to do. But right now, just to get that understanding. So now we know that if we're using this outside, we'll have to operate this at nighttime if you're using it for rear projection. If you're using it in around in the hours that we usually have them at, you don't have to. Now you can use front projection. So all that information has to be put in there. See, this is why testing is important. We just found out something interesting about this coating. Front, we can use it. In the back, it does pick up, but it has to be in a dark environment, which most people are going to be using this because it's a theater screen. They're going to be using this in a, see, it picks up, but as I said before, not as well. It's supposed to be sharper than that. And if you notice when you watch demonstrations, people will look at this and they'll say, oh, this is acceptable because they can see something of it. No, it's not acceptable. Has to look like the other side of that screen. Now, if we take a long throw and put it up there, we can pick up with no problem whatsoever. Probably, let me see. No, because the ultra short throws do that reflection off the mirror. That's what they do. So this is the rear side, and this would be the front side. As you can see, picks up with no problem whatsoever. So in our specification sheet, we're going to have it, if you're going to have it outside, if you have it at nighttime, around 8 o'clock, you can use rear projection with the rear projection technology, or rear projection with your ultra short throw. You can use rear. And if you're going to be using it more like in the evening hours, we suggest the long throws. And if you're going to be inside and using this, you could definitely use this for ultra short throw inside. It's not a problem whatsoever, as you can see. Let me see. Where's fire sticks at? I bet you fire sticks are on the other side of the. It's there right here. They are on the other side. We know they're on the other side. They're always on the other side. Okay. Now over here on this side. Let's see. 4K demonstrations. All right, let me stretch this screen out a little bit better. So we can get it nice and tight for this display right here. We're gonna need our stand, which is on the opposite side of this. Or we can do it, just turn it around. But then again, there's a fun in that because most of the light is on that side over there. Here's most lights on that side. It is. If you look at it, screen, most of it's on that side, on this side. If I bring my projector around this side, it means I'm dodging light. We don't dodge lights. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our whole stand, all of this, bring it on the other side. So that way we have more light on this side. At least we know that about the rear projection capabilities, that if you're in a well-lit area, that part's not going to activate. Now, with the FLE technology, the one we use for ad tech, that stuff is clean. You can look right through them, those babies. It's different. It's a whole different form of technology. This one right here is being used mainly for outside use. So if you're going to be outside, that's why I had to do the demonstration yesterday, showing you that even if you do have, you're outside in the dark, your white screen's not going to register. It doesn't read. All right. Got a clamp here. We got one already here. And let's take the other side. All right, I'm gonna have to take this up. So, place the string. Now, if you're going to be doing a long throw, we'll show you how to do the lens shift trick, which is really easy. Position your projector higher or lower, and basically you can shift the image right in the spot. And that way you can use a long throw in rear projection without having zero lamp glare pushed through, because the lamp glare will be going this way and the image will be pushing this way. So we'll show you how to do lens shift tricks. That's what we use to be able to operate projectors of higher calibers, or the lamp glare doesn't push through because that lens shift kind of reflects it someplace else. All right, there we go. Oh, I forgot we're on ultra short. I'm sitting there adjusting the freaking 1000 projector and forgot we're on ultra short though right now. And the reason why I like this side is because majority of our light from the commercial is hitting right on top of the screen, right on top of the ultra short throw. So there's no place for the ultra short throw to be to run. Trying to get an angle working. All right, now it's better. That's much better. Whoa. Now this side right here is the bleed through. The bleed through is the side that the other side was coated, and this is the side that took the bleed through. So as you can see, no matter what side you choose, you're still going to be able to pick up with no problem. Somebody like, do we have to paint both sides? Nope. This is the actually bleed through side right here. So this side wasn't even painted. The other side was painted. This is the side that the chemical bled through. Or even just this side over here. Perfectionist side of me, like, oh, we gotta get it straight. It'll drive me crazy. There we go. Drive me nuts. Let's get this back here. There we go. So what are you doing today? Testing. That's what I'm doing today. Testing, testing, testing. Born to be alive. Born to be alive. Born to be alive. Sorry about that. Checking the camera. This is what you call clean transfer. So basically, when you spray this side of the screen, there should be no spots, imperfection, nothing. It should be a clean transfer. We'll switch both sides. So we do the bleed through, ultra short throw, switch around the other side, show that side that we actually coated. This is going to be nothing but scenery. Oh, okay, cool. Sheesh. There we go. Let that run. So you can see it's ultra short throw compatible. All this stuff is ultra short throw compatible. We have light hitting directly right on top of the screen. Do we have to stretch the reverse on the other side? We should have it. Let's do this one for a minute. Yeah. Check the light hits right over top of the screen. That's where it's supposed to be when you do your demonstration. And to know that when you set that screen up, you're going to have light directly over top of the screen. All that light dodging nonsense on ultra short throws, y'all need to stop that nonsense. That's foolish. I see y'all in there in YouTube video demonstrations, lights all the way over here and condensed lighting way over there. Talking about, oh, look, it's lighting hitting the screen. It ain't hitting jack. It's supposed to be right directly over top of your screen. I haven't seen demonstrations where they use these in commercial environments. They use these in offices, and these lights will be way over there, and they'll have the screen over here and go, look, the lights are on. It works perfectly fine. No, stop doing that. It's an ultra short throw setup. It's easy. You're right on top of the screen. If you're having a problem with picking up on an ultra short throw, with your lights in the back, long throw is going to be a nightmare for you. It's going to be an absolute nightmare for you. You should be able to read with no problem. My projector is 3,000 lumens. It's the same as the P2. So why is that machine sitting there that close to the screen, and you got Christmas lights splashing around the back of it, lights are way over there? And mind you, see my ceiling, it's got that reflector. That's that that barrier that traps cold. It reflects heat and traps cold and stuff like that, you know, for winter and summer and stuff like that. That stuff reflects a ton of light. So that image picks up. nice and bright. No problem. Should be right over top the screen, right down the middle. And by the way, this projector is sitting in eco mode. It's in eco mode 2 right now. I usually have my projectors in eco. That's why it's so quiet. You can't hear it. See how crazy the transfer is. You can see my LEDs in the background over here. You can see that's the work light right there. So light's constantly transferring back through the screen. We're picking up with the commercial lights right over top. That's why I said when I look at screens involving ultra short throw, the first thing I do is to look up the ceiling and say, why are the lights? Why is the screen under a lip? It's not supposed to be under a lip, because that means when the light comes down, it's completely missing the screen. Gives off the illusion that the screen's actually being physically hit by light, but technically it's not. So that's all smoke screens right there. That's what I liked about the house. When we had the condensed lighting, I can literally point this stuff directly at the screen. And then when they show screens in commercial environments, these lights are never ever near the screen. They're way over there. You go, look, we have lights on the environment. Screen's taking in light. I'm like, no, it's not. That's why we get your stuff when we bring it over here. Any place we're at, this is what you're going to go through. So if you haven't been doing these demonstrations, it's going to be a real rough time. Let's get something else on here. Samsung 4K demonstrations. So keep in mind, the lighting you're going to have in your home isn't going to be that. So if this screen can endure under that kind of lighting, imagine what it's going to look like in your environment. That's not normal lighting we have over top of us. That's what I liked about the Max I was on. I love the freaking Max I was on. The lighting there was brutal, but that right there, those are commercial lights. Let me come over here. And that's my Sony projector. That's a 720p unit. It sits in eco mode 2. People are just in eco mode in a dark environment. That is a complete fail in demonstration. Why would eco mode ever be infected in a dark environment? It's a well-lit environment that eco mode gets affected in. All right, I'm gonna do a reverse on the opposite side of that. Let me come over here and let me get the lights out. Hold on for a minute. So when I told you technology is a beast with the lights on, yeah, lights off, there's a whole different world. As I said before, this is a front and rear technology. From what we got from our tests, we are advising that if you are going to be using this for rear projection outside, of course, this is what the technology is designed for to begin with. It's for outside, but we're showing it does have inside capabilities. We do advise that you use the ultra short throw at the time of 8 o'clock to get them to fire up. And if you're going to be using it a little bit more earlier than that, then you can use long throws, but the long throws require a lens shift capability, which again, these projectors are very cheap. We buy them all the time. I got a couple over there. I paid $270. As a matter of fact, I pay less for my venue projectors than most people pay for their home theater projectors. Way less than them at the end of the day. So you could use one of them outside with no problem. Lowest amount of lumens this thing will pick up outside inside is around 1,000 lumens. So as you can see, it does everything we need it to do. On top of that, if you think about the fact at $167, this screen could take out a black diamond. And I can literally say that on camera We did the test. Diamond, any certified screen cannot match the screens, the infinity contrast levels. It can't pick it up. Look at that. How clean the color. That's a 720p projector we're running right now. That projector cost me $300. That's it. Now, when you talk about clean transfer, which means that we're on the opposite side of the screen. This isn't the side that was painted. This is the bleed through side. So the other side was painted. This is what bled through on the other side. So it shows a perfect application. You're not seeing any marks, no spots, no imperfections, none of that. Boy, where he's standing at, that screen is way over 250 inches. That is way over. That's going to be about a 1,000-inch screen right there, at least. Boy, that's on lights out. Can you show me demonstrations with the lights out? You know, lights out, lights on. Really doesn't make a difference. So now we can note ultra short throw compatible, no problem whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys right here. I want to do the opposite side now because we got to switch over to that side. Oh, man. Do we even have enough cord to make that jump? Oh, we should, but we don't. Oh, wait, no. We're doing opposite side. We're not doing rear. We just put it right back on the wall where it came from. There we go. Knock it. So there we go. Put it right back on the wall because we got it set for the wall anyway. So let's go over here and let's get set up to put it on the wall. Because we're going to do the ultra short throw. I need to see how the ultra short throw transfer rate is going to be through rear. So now we know that we're going to operate it at nighttime for the rear capability for ultra short throw, and for the front projection, well, you can run that with and hours that we have it where we have light outside, and you can run it inside because it picks up with no problem whatsoever. Oh, let me show you real quick while we're here. I'll show you my projector says in eco mode. So let me turn it off. And I'll show you. It's a little reading at the side. See right there? Eco mode 2. So we never burn them at full. We don't need to. I've never had to burn projectors to screens generate a ton of light. All right, so I'm going to take it off, connect it to our wall now. Let's see. Let me get all this here. Oh shoot, what are you connected to? You kind of jumped a little bit like that. Ooh. That's it. Thumbs up. Take this off my stand. I do these for my stands for my. Oh, I forgot the thing is still hooked up. It's still really hooked up. Okay. my phone. Okay, I think we're still running. Hold on for a minute. There we go. Phone came off my stand. There we go. That's why we got the case for it, so I don't jack up my screen. Because I'm known for doing that. I've actually damaged the screen one time. Actually, no. I dropped my phone down a flight of stairs a couple of times. Known for dropping my phones all the time. Painting over them. Painted over a couple of phones. Then I had my phone sitting in the backyard. I had it on a stand. Something told me to put bricks underneath of the stand. I didn't do it. And the wind hit it, and it just hit 2 pebbles and cracked the screen. I was like, Mother George. And I turned on the good thing I paid for the insurance, because that's what I paid to get my screen replaced. That's all it took. Just landed on 2 freaking pebbles and cracked the screen. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So we're going to be changing out the background pretty soon. And we're going to put that all back to white. Reason why that's that way, because when we were painting the screen in, started getting some wind outside. And definitely didn't want this thing to fall forward into the dirt. So I took it in prematurely, and the wind caught me from the back, and it hit me, and it messed up the screen a little bit. So I had to go in and recoat it, touch it up, and that's it. Back to normal. So that's why we can't use these right here. We're outside. These are fantastic. If you have it laying against the wall, they're fantastic. But if you have it out in the middle of the open, no. Unless you can stake it down, then you're good. Other than that, we're going to be building our frames. Frames are going to allow us to be to drop 5-gallon buckets with whatever we want to put into them to make sure the screen stays in one place, doesn't go anywhere. That's why I prefer to just build it. These are good if we're doing portables, so we got to take them places, and we got to set them up in showrooms and stuff like that. That's where that stand comes in handy. But I'm actually going to be making me a portable screen with grommets, so if I have to do an outside demonstration, we can cover that too. All right, so let's get our ultra short set back up again. Let's get some sound for this too also. Get all this mess out of the way so we don't have a lot of confusion over here. Now we have another paint down demonstration today too also. We're going to be doing the spray on version of our outdoor screen paint, which is that's the Infinity Black Tech9 Superior Infinity. So we got our giant cardboard movie screen over there we built. I'm going to have that outside today too. We got a lot to do. A lot to do. A lot to do. And then next week, when these screens are popping up on the site, we'll begin going back to our color screen paints, which I got 4 of those to do too on top of that. So we're working on that project too. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pick up an Epson projector. I used to have a couple of them, but I got rid of them. Someone picked me up another one for like $95 or something cheap. That's me. This is me at the end of this. This is me, literally. This is what I do. All right, here we go. That's the best way to get it done. All right. Just jumping around. I haven't even had sugar today. No sugar. Don't drink coffee in the morning because that's the last thing I need in my system. A whole bunch of coffee. Nothing. This is just me, period, in the morning. I'm naturally charged all the time. But when I'm taking the overdrive, get a stick of gum, some jelly beans, and boom, charged. Do you sleep? No. We hardly ever sleep. I don't require much sleep. All right, let me see what we got to do here. Let's see. Let me see if we can fix that slant. It's driving me crazy. I have some boxes over here. Come on, baby. Okay. There we go. I just had the fire stick in your hand. Also too, you gotta change the lamp on this projector. This projector is on its last leg right now. Surprised it's still working. Run my lamps to the dead on the ground. From the outside, Delta shirt the other day too. Then we got some gaming to do off this baby. We're done. But I do want to do a couple more certifies. We got the daylight screen over there. Definitely want to do that. Where's my daylight certified? My Eco Mode 2. That's what we're running in right now. My machine. Just notice we got a bunch of those big boy projectors sitting over there. We hadn't touched none of those projectors, not one of them. When we did one outside with the 4000, I only know the difference between the 4000 and the 1000. I realized we didn't really need the 4000, we disconnected it because we didn't need it. Mind, that 4000 is 1080p. We don't need them. AK demonstrations. Please let me get the assault rifle. Yeah, what is the deal with the freaking assault rifles? Of course, that would just be AK, but this is AK, but still, like really.
For tough stains, use Tide fabric rinse and get rid of deep setting stains better than detergent alone. Rinse away tough stains easy.
Let's show you. We got your white projection screen on our Sony projector over here. Now, the reason why I'm using this one than the NEC is 36. This is 3000. So, you know, I like to use NEC because it's only 60 bucks, but it's a 3000 projector, 3000 on Eco Mode and all that other good stuff. Now, next step, will this pick up at 50 lumens? Gotta find out. This is when we start doing the crazy stuff. Because then we start getting bored because we passed everything else. Gotta find something to do. Let me see. We need white paper. Kitty. Wow. That's a kitty. I told you, everything we have. designed to read on ultra short throw. Rear projection is interesting. It is. It's a very interesting form of capabilities. But the technology we designed for like glass, fiberglass, that stuff reads right through ultra short throw with no problem. When you start dealing with fabrics, you deal with some interesting different surfaces that will pull through, some won't pull through. But at least we know this, because the surface putting down there is ultra short throw compatible for front and rear. That would not work out well if we didn't do the test correctly. Now, front projection, no problem. Fluid environment, under commercial lighting, no problem whatsoever. Outside, no problem whatsoever. But the rear doesn't pick up that well, especially if you have the lights on. In the dark, it does read, but no problem. But still, like I said, I'd rather put it down as outside. If you're using it, of course, at nighttime for movies, front, no problem. Back is going to work no problem, but more like in the daytime hours, you know what I mean? It's not going to react that well. I know this because we've done testing. Look at that kitty. Look at that. That's Tabby over there. That's my Tabby cat. Got that same look. I love extra Tabby. Extra Tabby. Can you be extra Tabby? Can you be? Taco, can you be extra tabby? Like that on my face. I'm sleeping. Oh, Jerry, you wake me? I'm sleeping. Alright, let's see. Alright, tape. There's the tape. Alright, cool. Alright, good. Got our tape. I was trying to track down the scissors. I think I put them back in the work area. So we're going to pick up an Epson Ultra Short Throw. I think they're 2,600 lumens. So I'm getting one of those. We're going to pay $95 or $65 for it. It's not a lot of money we got to pay. And I'm going to pick up an old Optima projector. So we can show at the end of the day that, and if you have the P2, my old Optima projector with a 2001 contrast will pick up a contrast level way beyond the P2's capability on a gray and white screen. And we're not going to pay anything for that thing. We're going to get it for cheap. Super cheap. I've done them before. We've had them in here before. Mind you, Eco Mode 2. Now, like I said, if this thing picks up under the commercial lighting right underneath of it, and this is normal lighting. In most people's environments, it's normal lighting. But right underneath that high commercial lighting, and that thing could register, this is a cakewalk for it. That's why we push them like that. We have to push them like that. If we baby that screen, we're going to have problems. Just give me a piece of paper that's not stamped at the end, like just for me. Oh, I swear sometimes. It's supposed to be laying flat. Oh, I'm gonna get them out the surface. I'm just gonna coat one section of it, just one, and then we have to worry on the white surface anymore because we'll literally have the white surface right there for demonstration. I need to pause it right there. Right. I'm wasting my video here trying to get the paper to lay flat. For some reason, that piece of paper was bent, and I can't find my scissors anywhere, which I do freaking need desperately. I should get a way to cut this without using a pen. Really? I'm over here having a battle with tape. I'm literally having a fight over here with some tape. Tape is not going to work well with me right now. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. You ever heard that term before? Bugs Bunny. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Excellent. You need to see exactly what you're going to be able to see. So, if you get a white screen, you buy the same projector, this is what you'll read. Let's bring it back. I want to make it look like we didn't skip anything. There we go. Now, the reason why I like to use that low entry-level projector on the floor, the ultra short throw, because in the back of your mind, if you think that you had to do anything to upgrade your picture quality next to that machine, you've already failed that quick. I gotta get more lumens, you fail, because you're gonna spend more money. I gotta get higher contrast, you fail, because you're gonna spend more money. Higher resolution count, you're gonna fail, because you gotta spend more money. I'll darken the environment, that'll pick up the color. You failed already, because you spent money for a high-end projector, and you're stuck in a dark environment with an ultra short throw, which again, I can't express enough. You are literally sitting right on top of the screen. There's no way in the world you should be sitting in a dark environment with that machine. No way in the world. So if the ultra short throws are going to replace the TV, it's not going to happen. Your screen does not give the ultra short throw its capability to be able to do this. I mean, with a TV, got an OLED in there, you're watching a document in outer space, you go turn your lights out so the screen doesn't wash out? No, you don't do it on your cell phone either. So why are you doing this on your projection screen? And I know people have ultra short throws. Your projectors are way better than what I'm using over here. So if you think if you buy a high-end projector, this is with any of our technology, not just with this, if you buy a high-end projector and this is going to fix your problem, you are not fixing jack with a white screen. Gray screen will give you a little bit of a hiccup, but that's all you're going to get. You still can't read the Infinity One. If you're going to be competing with an OLED, you're going to need it. You're going to have it. As for the other screen paints out there, as I said before, you do not have enough tests to register as screen paint. You just don't have it. Because if you don't test these things correctly, anything can happen, especially black technology, because black technology is extremely temperamental. Someone said, oh, it's weatherproof? How do you know it's weatherproof? Where's the test on weatherproof? Because I'm definitely going to ask for them. Let's get this real quick. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Get ourselves a nice contrast level. My projector here has a 2000:1 contrast. No bigger lie has been told than the gray screen surface. The reason why? Because some gray screens claim to be to pick up a contrast level. They pick up a black level. You can't read a black level. It's virtually impossible. You can't register. See where your black level is coming up? Well, it's not really black level. It's coming up, a shade of gray coming better than the white surface. If I turn out my lights, you improve. But if I pull out a cell phone flashlight, your color basically it degrades itself. So no, they are not. They should never be used on ultra short throws. Grays and white screens should never ever be used on an ultra short throw ever. This is the reason why. Someone says, well, that's not true. The people who have these gray screens and ultra short throws in this kind of environment right now, no, they're in these dark, dark, dark environments because they have a problem. They can't get the screen to read correctly. Even with that whopping 2 million, you can't get the screen to read. Batman Dark Knight. I can do this inside and outside, which I actually did yesterday. Let me see. Let's get the one with Bane. No, let's get the one with the vehicle. This one. You don't read it. You don't read on ultra short throws. You won't read on picos. You don't read on short throw projectors, venue projectors. You read on nothing. Now the certified technology, they can read. They can pick up to a certain degree. Next to our technology, they don't read. But they read a heck of a lot better than grays and white screens. A heck of a lot better. You got to be in a dark environment. Show me contrast on your screen. That's bad. That's extremely bad. They don't read. And I have this conversation all the time. People are like, well, you know, it does read. It does pick up the level. No, it does not pick up the level. It cannot see color. It can't read it. See how it has a slight little blue trace to it? And then you see how it's a little better than the white surface? But next to a black screen, it can't reason read jack at all, period. Now, I can't take the certified screens we have here and stick it up there because they're not ultra short throw compatible and they'll go dark, which will be unfair to them. But it also shows you at the $167 screen we have here, this stuff is ultra short throw compatible, which means you don't have to spend the money for a special screen to get your ultra short throw to work somewhat correctly. We couldn't take them outside either because they're not designed for outside either. So you don't be taking that $5,000 screen outside either. That's going to stay put on your wall. It just shows you that the ability that you're supposed to be able to take your screen outside, use it inside, run it on your ultra short throw projector, your Pico machines, folded environments. The problem is people are so stuck to this old-fashioned tradition that you feel that you have to be in these really dark environments and you washed out images. I watch your videos all day long and I watch these washed out images. Like that guy who sat there with the Epson projector in the window and that thing completely was gone. It wasn't even there anymore. But because they can see a faint image, they consider that to be acceptable. And our end, that's a failure. Let's get some beautiful colors. That's right. The minute I go to a barbecue and they start setting up their white screen, I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch the whole movie on my phone because there's no way in the world watching that thing. I'm used to a little better than that. A lot better than that, put it this way. And these are people usually I go to, like, I got invited to a friend's. I'm not going to go in there and truly, like, you know, screens. I'm not saying a word. That's none of my business. And like, let some of my friends bring it up and say, hey, my buddy over there, he developed these black screens I can use. I said, you might want to talk to him over there. That's the only time. But other than that, I ain't saying jack. Now watch this. Starfield screensaver. I'll show you something to blow your mind. I'll show you how fast these screens will wash out. Now, see how the gray screen is basically putting up a slight little better contrast than the white screen. Look at the environment you're stuck in right now. And we're on an ultra short throw, which is pretty sad. Extremely sad. You should be in a flooded environment with that machine. So let's just introduce just a little bit of light to the environment and see how that changes the screen. That's it. It only takes a cell phone flashlight to wash the screen out, which means that screen's not ambient light projection technology. It doesn't have the capability. You notice our screen stays the same. It doesn't change in any way whatsoever. Which means if you turn your lights on, that screen will disappear on you. Which means if that's the case, that means your ultra short throw projector is absolutely useless. Yep. One of the demonstrations I watch when they have the screen off and they'll take a flashlight and they'll go over the screen. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, what are you proving when you do this? Or we're showing the screen absorbs light. That really doesn't tell me anything. Now, if you show me a setting like a star field, like this, and you turn all the lights and the screen goes dark and it blends in a little better, and then you take that flashlight and you stick it over top of it, washes out, then you show me something. I have no idea what that's all about. I do that because of the gray screen. It does work to a certain degree. It does. I'm not saying it doesn't work at all. It does work to a certain degree. It's just your quality level is going to be poor. Let's do this all in one. Oh, forgot we can't do that. We can't throw the certifieds up there because the certified screens won't read on the ultra short through. See? There you go. That means I'm going to have to go out and spend some money for a screen that's going to be able to read on it. Let me see. Slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
Where's the color change right there? It is.
Create a space that's completely you. Visit signatureHardware.com.
Find a wheel and it goes round, round, round till it.
Go. Now, do I consider gray screen paint to be a scam? No, it's not a scam. It's not. It only becomes a scam if you're matching house paint. That's when it becomes a scam. If you're matching something and you know it's matching something and you continue to sell this product knowing this, you're scamming. But it does exactly what it's designed to do. It picks up fair shades of gray. It picks up good white levels, and the color balance is fair. You're not picking up these amazing, insane colors as they claim you're able to do, because they're using beefy machines to change all that in ambient light controlled environments to basically change the picture quality. That's what they're doing. And then they're probably adding calibration and all that stuff later on, and until you're going to get all that from the paint, and you're not going to get that from the paint at all. Whew. Just knocked over my freaking whatchamacallit over here. Meanwhile, we're over here, while you're guys checking it out, that's my 50 lumen projector right there, running on my screen. This is all cardboard. It's my cardboard setup, all cardboard. That's my 50 lumen projector running in, we don't have an eco mode. It doesn't even have eco mode, but it is running in portrait. So that stand right here, I built this all out of cardboard, and it's actually coated with our black technology paint. Might as well, since we got it around. Coat everything in black, but just about. So today we're going to be outside. We're going to be spraying pretty soon the cardboard surface. That's going to be sprayed, and we're going to convert that with the other technology, turn that into a cardboard projection screen. And we're also going to be outside with the ultra short throws with this technology right here, which I'm really happy about because it's super affordable. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's nip this one in the butt while we're here. We're never going to get that at the end of the day with the gray screens. They're going to say, well, you know, we pick up high white levels. And do you forget that we test this on a white surface? I can never understand that. I'm going to tell you people, as long as I live, that we get people that will come in and say that our white levels don't read. And we literally test the black technology on white surfaces. Would be no point in me to do the demonstration on white levels on a gray screen. The white surface would pull the highest white level. That's where we go to. And we have to do a half on half screen spray down, which I only do that one outside too also. Charlie Murphy. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get all that. Hold on for a minute. I just want to get something up there too on top of that. I forgot. I can't find my scissors, so I'm going to stab this with an ink pen. Now, not only are we going to go out there and show you how to build different frames for your for your grommet screens we have right here, but we're going to go out and do some projector shopping and unboxing, which means we're going to go out and get projectors under the $60 mark. These are projectors that don't even have HDMI ports on the back of them. These are old machines, and we're going to have a ball with these bad boys. I'm going to show you how incredible this image is going to look, and you're not going to spend a lot of money. Instead of just going out and saying, hey, we just spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for this projector. You're right. I don't even want to spend that kind of money at the end of the day. All right, there's the gray screen right there. That's the apple barrel. Actually, a little bit more darker than most screen paints. And you sit there and say at the end of the day that your product won't do this. Again, it's a challenge. Please don't cheat on the challenge. Don't put black paint in. Okay, somebody did that one already. Don't do that. We still have to ship that person up gray paint so they could do that demonstration again. Now, I'm not going to get into it. We know it's involved, but you know, some legal stuff involved with it. But we still need to see them do that demonstration, you know, correctly. Make sure that the containers are sealed. Seals should never be broken in demonstrations, because you don't know if you tampered with it or not. So they have to be sealed. Now you see the gray screen? See how it's not affecting our black technology at all? Of course, it should be easy. We're putting on like a short throw. Let's turn these lights on. Giggity giggity. Boom! As you can see, black screens are supposed to have that thing where they can't generate the fully lit environments because they have issues. That's why the smarter screen should have did more testing. You literally should have did more testing on that screen. Sony demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Well, I haven't done the pinball yet, have I? No, I have not done the pinball on here yet. Gotta do the pinball.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Optic White's unique hydrogen.
So you're gonna get a bunch of cheap ultra short throws. The Epsons are real cheap. Epsons, you can get them for like 65 bucks. And we'll get an old Optima. Now we could put a challenge under our old Optima. We'll put down, we'll show a Starfield demonstration on our Optima versus the 2 million to 1 contrast on a P2 Optima projector on a gray or white screen. And I guarantee you, our projector's gonna win that one. I'm not talking one person with that projector. I checked about everybody who had that machine. And they were all in the dark. Not just one person, everybody was doing it. There was one person that had a complete dark environment, 2 white lights from each side. Like, really? Seriously? When your environment's so dark that the screen is reflecting light off your freaking tabletop that's connected to your screen, we know your environment's too dark. No way you should be operating that environment. All right. Early in the morning, my neighbor's dogs out there. The little Totos. Those are the Totos. They got the little doggies, the little, I forgot what they call them. But they got the little Totos out there. I'll put you, my pretty yellow dog, too. Very adorable. All right. Oh, there's the Sony right there. Let me see. I keep thinking about the John Kramer Kenny's chicken. Where it says, it's got this big red chicken out there. No, the big red light, the big neon light with the shape of a chicken. That was life on the Red Planet. All right, let's, we're going to do this right here. We did the ultra short throw, so you can see we did one with the rear to test. We're doing this with the front. You know, we can swap it anytime we want. I want to come back in and I want to do a demonstration on the certifieds because I want that test to say test, certified screens, physical screens. We have ultra short which you did. Even though we did go past that, I want to do more. I want to get the daylight screen over here. I want to do those demonstrations. And we got that Dark Star 9 coming over here too pretty soon too. Let's just show you how beautiful it's going to get. Set up over here, so we're ready for this. Really? We just get on this video?
On Macy's Gift Finder. Plus, take an extra 30% off designer brands that rarely go on.
There we go. Get me back. Get me back. Let me see. Where's my, over here? Got 50 lumens. Now we advise if you're going to be using Pico projectors on smaller screens, we go at 20 to 60 inches. on the Pico projectors because sometimes they over embellish on the specifications by saying you're going to get a 300-inch screen. It's not going to happen. Mind, you got to pull the screen back to achieve 300-inch screen, or even at 200, even 100-inch, you're going to have to pull it back 12 feet from your screen. So again, the testing, the limits there. We got some Pico screens we're going to be designing pretty soon. We'll show you why. You're not going to get this. That's why when you see the family all sitting there in front of the screen, like, well, I'm going to get that image, you're not going to come close to that at all, period. Especially with a white screen. Definitely going to be read it correctly. Wow, can you imagine hitting that on a bike? Denario. Beautiful colors. See where we had underneath the light? This is nothing. This is nothing. This is easy right here. Because that's why I need to have, when I set it up, I needed to have the ultra short right underneath those lights. See how much punishment that screen can take in. So now if you got this just sitting on your ultra short though, and you got it sitting in the back, oh, just gonna pick up it, no problem. So you're good to go. We're gonna be outside with this today. We're gonna be outside for quite a bit. My neighbor next door, he's like, that's the screen I'm getting. That's the screen right there. I said, yeah, that's the screen you're going to get. We're going to do inflatables too. We have inflatables coming through. Because I remember I told you that other technology coats inflatables. So he was like, that's what I'm getting. That's what you're getting. You got a nice area out here. Perfect to set up this screen. So I'm going to help him build a stand and all that. Put everything out there. Hook it up the whole 9 yards. Same way I'm going to show you guys how to do it. But he was out there looking at the screen like, that's mine. That's what I'm getting. Mom, get one of them. Like, get one of them, buddy. Do some demonstration. You got a beautiful yard. So we got some yards we're renting out. They get a free screen. Come in here, give me a couple minutes. We set up, and I'll pay a little money. I don't have a problem with that. And we'll set everything up, and we'll just leave the stuff there. You can have it. You can use your screen, knock yourself out, enjoy. And we'll even show you where to go get proper projectors from. If you need to go get proper projectors from, you're not going to spend a lot of money. We got merchants on eBay I do business with all the time. All right. Let's come out of here and let's get ready to set up for this one because I want to do the certified test next. All right, show you we're on eco mode. Let's switch over here and show you our projector. It's my Sony. There we go. We're sitting in eco mode 2. And let's get ready. We're going to be out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for your time. We got to come back and we're going to do a certified screen display. In a few minutes, we're going to do about 3 certifieds here. 4. We're going to do 4 on this screen. All right, got to go. Thank you for your time. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible. Got to go, and God bless.